Hello everybody! So nobody from Johor Bahru? Anyone? No, only one, my mother. Hi Mom. Okay, my name is Jackie. I'm from FOLO Farms. We are a 2-year-old organic vegetable farm. And I tell you what, why not I just show you a video of our story. Let's play the video first.
The farm FOLO,
which stands for Feed Our Loved Ones.
That's our mission in a nutshell.
We're 6 family putting our heart and soul to grow organic vegetables for our family, friends, community, and the world.
But why an organic farm? Because over 99% of the vegetables grown in Malaysia use pesticides and chemical fertilizer. Just Google pesticides and read for yourselves. Pesticide exposure has been linked to all kinds of health problems, from skin disorders to cancer.
That's when we decided to start our own organic farm. Actually, we have 3, right here in JB.
Compass, Kukok, and Banfu. Compass is our original concept farm. Kukok is our big wellness farm, and Banfu is our compost and production farm.
We make our own compost because we believe we shouldn't waste anything. So we collect food scraps from restaurants and hotels. Then bring it here when the process begins. Come on guys! Come on!
Compost is nature's fertilizer, power-packed with quality nutrients and tremendous microbes, so that our vegetables grow big and strong.
In fact, they grow so strong, they fight off pests themselves, and they don't need pesticides at all.
Our chief farmer is Shifu Alec. He's our mentor. He's one of the few farmers in Malaysia who insist on growing organic vegetables. Shifu plans what to grow based on the conditions of the soil and experiments with interesting vegetables not commonly seen in Malaysia. And we get the most diverse, nutritious vegetables possible. We want people to remember that our food comes from nature, not the supermarket. So we encourage our community to come back to nature weekly to pick up the most nutritious vegetables available and to bring their kids to play at the farm.
So this is us, FOLO Farm. Make this your farm too.
Thank you. So that was a short introduction of us. Okay, one quick question first. Has anyone ever thought about becoming a farmer? Hey, not bad, got hands. I see a few friends over there, very good. But to be honest, not so many of us, right? We go to school, we study hard, we try to get a job that we don't have to sweat every day, work so hard, right or not? Right? So, same for us. You see, everyone in the video, all of us, we didn't start off as farmers. In fact, most of us were working overseas. And over the past, I would say 2 to 3 years, we all started moving slowly back to Johor Bahru. So we are a bunch of close friends, 6 families in fact. And we started moving back to Johor Bahru, and we decided that we wanted to do something that was a bit more meaningful personally. Initially, it was personally lah. And then we wanted to do something that could last, could be meaningful for the community as well. And then we thought about it, what's going to be meaningful? What's going to be healthy? Healthy is something that we can all get behind. What's healthy? What's the ultimate healthy thing to do? What do your moms all tell you to eat? Eat your vegetables, right? So we said, okay lah, I think it's got to be a vegetable farm. But not just any kind of vegetable farm. It's going to be an organic vegetable farm. So this is our team. You probably saw most of them in the video earlier, 6 families. As you can see, there's these 2 very handsome gentlemen on the left. And our Sifu Alec is in there. He's a mentor, has been farming organically for 15 years. On the left is a gentleman called Will. And he basically had a personal crisis 2 years ago, decided that he needed to find a meaning of life, left a very high-paying job in Singapore, came back to Malaysia, and now he works full-time at a farm. So his personal meaning, the secret to life is plant vegetables. And that's the rest of our team. As I said, we have 6 families. You can see this is quite the kampong effort. And among us, we have people coming from different backgrounds. We've got a banker, businessman, accountant, family therapist, a chef. So all kinds of different people coming together. But behind us, there's even more. It's an even larger community. My mom is involved. Will's mom is involved. My niece is involved. Even my little niece, 6-year-old girl, Genevieve, in the audience, in the picture. She's our farm ambassador. Now, why did we decide to start an organic vegetable farm? Quite simple. There's a lot of, when you think about it, there's quite a bit of problems in the world. And everything is connected. Farming, when you think about farming, it's a difficult job to do. A lot of sweat, a lot of hard work. And then what happens? And the farmers, it's not very well paid, right, this job? So what happens? It's not very well paid means that a lot of farmers don't have the money to buy their own land. They have to rent it. They have to rent it, no money. They have to basically try and make the most money back in the shortest amount of time. They use pesticides to make the veggies grow even faster. And because of that, they don't use organic waste. So what happens to all this food waste? All this food waste in Malaysia, at least 15,000 tons is thrown out daily. And food waste, if you're not familiar, is one of the best sources of fertilizer, natural fertilizer that nature has given us. 15,000 tons, what does that mean actually? This is quite a large amount. It's hard to even visualize. Okay, 1 ton is 1,000 kilos. 1,000 kilos is about 1 elephant. So every day we've got 15,000 elephants thrown out, chucked. And this is only in the legal dumping grounds. What about illegal dumping grounds? In Malaysia, the good thing about Malaysia, a lot of land. Bad thing about Malaysia, a lot of land. A lot of places, right, to throw all this illegal waste. So it's estimated another 15,000 tons that's thrown away. And obviously, all this, what is significant of this? The significance of this is that food waste is literally wasted. 30,000 tons just sitting there when they give off, when they sit there in landfills, they don't decompose properly. So it releases methane, poisonous greenhouse gas. We all learn in science in school, yeah? But if they are recovered properly, all these 30,000 tons can go towards making organic fertilizer. So that's what we decided to do. Wasted, right? Sit there in landfills. Might as well take and put as fertilizer, right, for our veggies. Why not? So you see here on the top left corner is a picture of our boys. This picture was taken at Renaissance Hotel, at the back of Renaissance Hotel in the loading bay. That's where all the trash bins are. And they're wearing suits. Why are they wearing suits? They've only worn suits on one other occasion in their lives, when they got married. This was not their wedding day, lah. What they did, so you can see this was a very, very important day for us. Because this is the day, 1 year ago, that the owner of Renaissance Hotel agreed to believe in us. And he agreed that from that day onwards, his hotel staff will separate their food waste and they will give their food waste to us. So we wore our suits that day. Thank you. From that day onwards, that was the Kickstarter we needed. From that day onwards, we started collecting 500 kgs, half an elephant worth of food waste every single day. We drive our lorry there 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No holiday, yeah? Every day we show up there. We collect 500 to 800 kilos of food waste every single day. Till date, we have collected over 200 tons of food waste just from Renaissance Hotel. And the significance of this for Renaissance Hotel is that because of this one action, no need to spend money, no need to spend tens of thousands of dollars on eco-technology. They just separate their food waste. Because of this, Renaissance Hotel is able to reduce its carbon emissions by 7% every single month. 7%. And when we started, we collected 500, 800 kilos of food waste every day. Today, we collect 3 tons, 3,000 kilos of food waste every day. We collect, our biggest partner is still Renaissance Hotel. Oh, thank you. Quite nice to see people cheering about garbage lah, thanks. So, where do these 3 tons come from? They come from vegetable wholesalers. We go to hipster cafe, we can also be hip. We can go to wet markets, collect from fishmongers. Everything. 3 tons, and we definitely hope to expand more. Remember, 30,000 tons waiting for us. We're only at 3 tons now. Do the math, 0.001%. Next, why do we do it? Pesticides is a real problem, right? We want to encourage more people to have organic fertilizer so that we can actually drive chemical fertilizer and pesticides out of Malaysia. Why is this bad? Okay, take a look. 2 months ago, we were in Alostar. We met a vegetable farmer who plants veggies in Cameron Highlands. So we're talking to this encik, very nice. He showed us his phone, took out his phone. Okay, look at the picture I got. This is my brinjal. Then swipe, swipe, swipe. This is my jagung. Swipe, swipe, swipe. This is my cabbage. All very nice, very big, very beautiful. We wanted to eat his vegetables. What did he say? My vegetables are very nice, and I send 200 tons to Singapore every day. But I do not eat a single leaf that I grow. Like what? I do not eat a single leaf that I grow because I plant them. I know how much pesticides go into them. He was very open with us, very honest, sharing with us. Because he's been in Cameron Highlands for so long, he says that the pesticides that they use have had to become stronger and stronger because the bugs are immune, right? They grow more and more immune to pesticides. So now they're using something that's so strong, it doesn't have a name. This small plastic bottle looks like a bottle of soya sauce. No name, no label, comes from Thailand. He calls it black water. He uses 1 plastic bottle cap of it. Okay, the small plastic bottle cap, maybe, I don't know, 5 mils, 10 mils, mixes it with 200 gallons of water. Like the tong, like about that big lah. 200 gallons of water, that's how much he has to dilute it. And then what he does, he sprays it on his beautiful vegetables. Cabbage, brinjal. Within 1 day, maximum 2 days, everything dies. Semua. Everything dies. No more insect, no more bugs. Butterfly also don't have. Ladybird, don't think about it. Nothing. So he doesn't dare to eat it. He doesn't dare to eat the own vegetables that he grows. So he thought, wow, okay, a bit scary, but it's just one man's story, right? We don't know how true it is, Maybe we got to find out more for ourselves. So he started Googling lah. Google is our friend. What did we find? Doesn't take long to find this report. At the bottom, the screenshot at the bottom there, is from EFSA, European Food Safety Authority. Basically, what this report shows is that out of 100 vegetables that get imported into Europe, usually global average, 1 vegetable will exceed the acceptable limits of pesticides. 1 vegetable, global average. Malaysian vegetables growing into Europe, out of 100, 38 veggies exceed acceptable pesticide limit. 38 We win China, It's quite an amazing feat for all the wrong reasons, isn't it? So the more we found out, wow, scary lah. Gotta grow our own food, man. It's now more important than ever to grow your own food. Because your mom told you to eat vegetables, right? We grew up thinking eating vegetables good for you. But what are we learning now? We're learning that eating vegetables still can kill us, It's supposed to nourish us, it's supposed to heal us. But what it's doing is it's killing us. So we have to grow our own food lah. So these are the veggies that we grow. And you will be surprised. Lots of different varieties grow as well. Johor Bahru, we're an urban farm, it's not far. And because of the compost that we use, we introduce as much micronutrients as possible to feed the soil, and so that the veggies that we grow not only don't kill you, but heal you, hopefully. Heal you and nourish you. And they're local, organically grown, promise. Along this journey, we also found out that, okay, why do people not want to be farmers? It's a difficult job, right? But what happens is that because it's so easy to get vegetables, where do you buy vegetables from? From the markets, from the supermarket, pasar-pasar. Because of this, you forget, right, that vegetables are actually a product of nature. That means sometimes weather bad, not so many vegetables. Weather good, more vegetables. But we forget, right, we think always going to be vegetables there on the shelves. What this means is that there's so much pressure on farmers to produce. And a lot of times, farming very lonely, right? So what they do, they sell it to middlemen. Middlemen sort it out for them. But middlemen will squeeze them, right, for sure. Squeeze them, and basically what it does is that the farmers have no support network. No one remembers how difficult it is to grow vegetables. And what this means for us is that we want to remind people how precious your health is, how precious your food is. So what we do, we don't sell our vegetables in supermarkets. We sell it, basically we don't sell. What we do is that we have members, people who want to buy our vegetables, come to the farm to visit us first, and if they decide that they want to be part of us, they sign up for 6 months, subscribe. 6 months, you promise you buy your vegetables from us. Okay, a bit tough, it's very demanding on these people. But for us, we promise that we give you the most nutritious vegetables possible for 6 months. So every week, people come to the farm. This is a typical scenes from our Saturday open farm days. If you're ever in Johor Bahru, please come to visit on a Saturday. Please come to visit us. We're open every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Please come, free admission, no need to pay money, just come. Visit us. Members also come on Saturdays to pick up their vegetables weekly. This is their weekly routine. They come and they bring their kids to play at the farm. My niece pretending to be a chicken at the farm. We do education tours at the farm. So this is the stuff that we do. And we decide that it's very important to build this community so that there's a support system behind the farmer. So that means on weeks, because 6 months, right? Surely there are weeks when weather not so good, the bugs come. What it means is that when the harvest is exceptionally good, everyone gets more. And then we also plant, pandan leaves, lemongrass, sometimes even got durian. So we share all these with our community every week. But on weeks when the harvest is not so good, weather has been terrible, veggies are not looking very beautiful, all the members understand as well, and they continue to stand behind us and support us, their farmers. So this is the community that drives us. This is one of the student groups that came to learn a little bit more about food. And because of this, right, because when we first started, we had 10 families, basically us lah. But now we have 80 families eating our vegetables. Every week, we produce 300 to 400 kilos of vegetables. Not too bad for a small family farm. And we believe that because of this support, there's been so much support coming in. So many people were visiting us, asking how they can help out, that we think the time is right for what we want to call very ambitiously a Malaysian food revolution. The time is right to take back our own health. Food safety, food waste, food justice, what I just talked about, what I just summed up earlier. We can build more urban farms. Why can't we grow our own food? Why can't everyone grow their own food? I heard something the other day. Growing your own food is like printing free money. Not too bad, right? Get your own food, you use money, also you got to use it to buy food. So you could build more urban farms. We build more urban farms, we can compost more organic waste. With more organic waste, we can train more urban farmers. And we hope to continue building this virtuous cycle. That's our vision. It's quite ambitious, but that's why it's called a vision. We want to have 10 urban farm communities. We want to have 100 Johor artisan farmers. We want people to respect farming as a profession again. And we want to have a 1,000-acre wellness campus. So this is where the sick can come and visit us, rest and recover. We're going to continue to do more research into the healing ability of food. Now this may sound a bit airy-fairy to you sitting there, maybe a bit overwhelming. You're thinking on your end, what is it that you're going to do? What can you do to be involved in this? Okay, we're all Malaysians here, right? What do Malaysians love? Food, right? We all love your food. I love my food. I would like to ask you to take your love of food and point it in a slightly different direction. To be curious, to start asking questions about where your food comes from, who's growing your food, what intentions do they have? Do they just want to make your money or do they actually want to give you nutrition? And there's many, many ways you can be a farmer. In your own way. You can be a home gardener. You can be a foodie. You can be a doctor. We've got a farming doctor. You can be a nutritionist. Usually I'm the farming writer because I write the articles for the farm. Today, I put on my public speaker hat. I'm a farming public speaker today. And you can be a family member to a farmer. Be the support, be the pillar. I think that's particularly important. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, make some noise. Make some noise about food. Ask questions. Make some noise about where your food comes from. And do it knowing that you are the only one who can do so in your way. Make some noise in your own way, in the only way that you can. I'd like to end this presentation with a quote that we stole, okay? We didn't make up this quote. Okay, we modified it, actually. So this is a quote, was a quote by a Persian poet. It's called Rumi, dead many years already. And he said, somewhere beyond right and wrong, there is a garden. I will meet you there. But we say today, beyond pills and surgeries, there is a farm, an organic farm. We will meet you there. Thank you.